What's going on, everybody? I hope y'all are well out there, and a special shout out to my Jared Tones. I love y'all, but I love everybody. I am Jaren. I am a voice teacher, speech trainer, and the founder and owner of this illustrious studio, the Jaren Amliger Studio. Many of you have asked for this video, and I'm like, okay, let's do it. I did a voice analysis of the music from Hercules, and it's kind of prompted like more films to be analyzed of the songs from films, and so I kind of like doing these. And of course, there are movies that I also like, so it's kind of just pleasurable to do these kind of things. So I'm excited to do this video. So before I get into this, I always like to warn you that I'm going to start and stop a lot, quite a bit, while this video is going. So if you like starting and stopping, then click the link in the description box to go see the full video without me talking. But if you don't mind that kind of stuff of talking about things as they happen in the moment, then you found the right channel, so stick around. So because we're doing a few different songs in one video, this video is going to extend on a little bit longer than normal. So what I'm going to do is put the time tags in the description box as well. So if you want to go to certain songs or kind of skip whatever, you can do what you want to do with the footage here in this video. But we're going to try to cover a few songs in this video so we can have like multiple things to talk about in this one setting, okay? So y'all, let's do it. Y'all know who this is. Y'all know what the songs are. You know what the movie is. So let's just do it. Here is a voice analysis of some of the songs from Disney's Princess and the Frog.
Mama, I don't have time for dancing. That's just gonna have to wait a while. Ain't got time for messing around, and it's not my style.
I love how breathy and narrative Tiana is here. Mama, I ain't got time for dancing. That's just gonna have to wait a while. It's very narrative, recitative. Like recitative is basically kind of like a talk sing moment in operas that you see a lot of times. So this breathy, recitative kind of speech like narrative moment is really setting up the song for what it's gonna be, right? She's saying, you know, Mama, I ain't got time for dancing. I gotta do some other stuff first. You know how you talk to people emphatically like that? I don't got time right now. Let me do something else real quick. That's what's happening here.
This old town can slow you down. People taking the easy way.
People taking the easy way. She had a little slide, and really kind of leaned into that E vowel. Easy way.
But I know exactly where I'm going. I'm getting closer and closer every day, and I'm almost there. I'm almost there. People down here think I'm crazy, but I don't care.
You notice the R's are gone a lot of times. They're kind of omitted or lessened greatly. I'm almost there. There. It's not there. I'm almost there. I'm almost there. You know, it's not really a lot of R's in her phrasing right here. And then she gets to the people down here think I'm crazy. Crazy. Had a little vocal fry ending on that phrase. Crazy. But I don't care. Another lessened R or omitted R.
Trials and tribulations, I've had my share. There ain't nothing gonna stop me now, 'cause I'm almost there.
Almost there. Now that one kind of had a little more of a guttural there instead of there. So a little bit of the crack chord I think tilted. Almost there. You know how it's kind of like darkened and kind of thickened right there. Almost there. And it's almost not almost there. Yeah.
I remember Daddy told me fairy tales can come true, but you gotta make them happen. It all depends on you.
I love how light and free her voice is. This is the perfect voice for Princess Tiana. Like, it just has the perfect elements of what I think Disney usually goes after for the princess voices, or the, you know, these voices like that. It's just her voice fit like a glove for the singing.
So I work real hard each and every day. Now things for sure are going my way.
Work real hard. A little nasality right there. You can hear her using quite a bit of breathiness in parts of her phrasing. Each and every day, things for sure are going my way. You kind of like a breathy flip, like a breathy yodel flip. Things for sure are going my way. You see how I'm kind of like transitioning into like breathiness? Just some parts of each vocal line. Things for sure are going my way. You see how I kind of way? And on the diphthong, I kind of went to that breathy part. Yeah, kind of what she's doing there.
Just doing what I do. Look out, boys, I'm coming through, and I'm almost there.
More of that nasality, and I'm almost there. It's not there's a little bit of an almost like the L of almost is coloring that nasality. So it's not almost, it's almost there. Because singing the L consonant over and over like that, it's kind of hard a little bit. It's kind of awkward, I'll say, or it's kind of just kind of weird sometimes. So she omitted the L and put the nasal undertone as almost like a compromise for the L sound instead of almost there. And the L may be there a little bit. I may be exaggerating a little bit. So the L may be there kinda, but the L consonant is definitely lessened for sure.
I'm almost there. People gon' come here from everywhere, and I'm almost there. I'm almost there.
Almost there. You see, there's a little grit there. Almost there. That's a little tiny grit, a tiny bit of compression on the there. Again, those R's are omitted and or lessened greatly. Almost there. There. Almost like a rock sound, if you will. There. There.
There's been trials and tribulations. You know I've had my share.
I love how the smoothest came back on the more slower part, kind of the rubato, retardando part. Trials and tribulations, you know I've had my share. So you see how it's kind of elongated, and it's kind of elongated. There's more vibrato kind of in that line when the music kind of slowed down a little bit.
But I've climbed a mountain, I've crossed a river, and I'm almost there. I'm almost there.
Almost there, there. That crackle come back in just a little bit. There instead of there, there, there. You hear that little beefiness in the sound? Almost there. Yeah, with that little throw and the little vocal fry at the end. Almost there. Yeah.
I'm almost there.
And of course, that last big note. Almost there. And she really kind of kept that belt, that really thick belt. There. And then added vibrato towards the end of that last note right there. But she added slides. Almost there. And the last slide was kind of slower. There. And the vowel on there was very consistent. She didn't there. It was there. It wasn't no R either. There. The R was kind of unspoken, kind of like an undertone, if you will. There. Kind of like that, okay? And I say this a lot in other videos. You may not need as much air as you think to get through big, belty, high, thick, full, chest voice notes. You don't need a whole bunch of air. You really don't. You probably don't need a whole bunch of air. So it's almost like taking that quick, easy breath. Almost there. And really just supporting with the abs and breathing muscles and going for it. You got it in the bag.
Don't matter what you look like. Don't matter what you wear. How many rings you got on your finger. We don't care, no, we don't care.
It don't matter what you look like. It don't matter what you wear. It don't matter what you wear. Now it don't matter what you wear. It don't matter what you wear. How many rings, not rings, rings you got on your finger, not finger, finger. We don't care. No, we don't care. Those R's are gone. We don't care. No, we don't care.
Don't matter where you come from. Don't even matter what you are. A dog, a pig, a cow, a goat, got 'em all in here. And they all knew what they wanted. What they wanted me to do.
What they wanted me to do. It's very percussive and rhythmic. They all knew what they wanted me to do. Yeah, very percussive.
I told them what they needed. Just like I be telling you. You gotta dig a little deeper. Find out who you are. You gotta dig a little deeper. It really ain't that far.
I always wanted to do that part in somebody's show if they ever did the show. I want to do that part. In the back, you hear it kind of faint. I want to do that. Just let me do that part. But you see, even though it's that same rhythm, this one's a little more churchy to me. You gotta dig a little deeper and find out who you are. You gotta dig a little deeper. Even with the tambourine sound and everything, it has a little bit more of a churchier vibe. You know, I like everything churchy anyway. But they have a little more of a churchier vibe. And I think also the message behind the song is a little bit more kind of churchy, you know, if you will. Find out who you are. Not are. Find out who you are. You gotta dig a little deeper. Yeah. It really ain't that far. Yeah.
When you find out who you are, you find out what you need. Blue skies and sunshine, guaranteed. You gotta dig. You gotta dig. Prince Froggy is a rich little boy. Don't wanna be rich again.
Don't wanna be rich again. She sings to the end consonant a little bit. Don't wanna be rich again. And I remember watching a video on Jennifer Lewis and how she formulated the voice for this character. And she said she took from Moms Mabley, a comedian who came before Jennifer Lewis. And she said her mother would play tapes or, you know, audio. She would play that when she was growing up. And she just kind of took a page from Moms Mabley and decided to apply that to this character. There's a video on YouTube talking about it. Like, you can see her talking about it. And she does the character actually sitting there in the chair. She starts singing the song. And I'm like, dang, that is Jennifer Lewis, you know? And it's so cool because we always see Jennifer Lewis as, you know, how she does all of this all the time. And da-da-da-da-da-da. So to hear her do a different character like this, it shows you how versatile Jennifer Lewis really is. She's been in the game forever. And it shows you how versatile and how talented Jennifer Lewis really is. Actress, singer, everything, performer, artist. She's just an all-around, very versatile, diverse, talented artist. Exhibit A right here.
That ain't gonna make you happy now. Did it make you happy then? No.
Did it make you happy then? No. She kind of went up to that kind of heady, kind of bright part. Did it make you happy then? No. And she's almost singing like she has no teeth. That's what she said in the video. Don't matter what you look like. Don't matter what you wear. How many rings you got on your finger? We don't care. No, we don't care. So it's almost like the tongue takes the place of all of the teeth that we use in articulation. So, you know, folk who don't have their teeth and kind of talk like this, they kind of have muffled consonants or omitted consonants or different sounding consonants. That's why she's doing here. That's why she's doing here. And I can't really do it all that well, honestly. But you see what I'm saying? She's using that gummy sound, that teeth gummy, you know, that mouth gummy sound without the teeth that we have, you know, T and S and all these things. It's S. T, U, V, W, X, Y, Z. You know, so you see how I'm not using my teeth and you see how different the sound is. You gotta dig a little deeper. Don't have far to go. And you see even the vowels are different too. You don't have far to go. You gotta dig a little deeper. Tell the people mama told you so. And again, I am not good at this, but I'm showing you how changing one part of your articulation can change the entire sound of your vowels, consonants, your voice, and everything.
Money ain't got no soul. Money ain't got no heart. All you need is some self-control. Make yourself a brand new car. You gotta dig a little deeper. Don't have far to go.
You gotta dig a little deeper. Not deeper, deeper. You gotta dig a little deeper. Again, percussive and really omitting a lot of different, you know, R's, things like that. And again, it's probably, again, because where the movie is set, the type of music, the era at which the movie is set in, all these things are directly correlating with how they're saying these words and things like that.
Dig a little deeper. Tell the people mama told you so. Can't tell you what you find. Baby love will grant you peace of mind. Dig a little deeper and you'll know. Miss Froggy, might I have a word? You's a hard one, that's what I heard.
You's a hard one, that's what I heard. I love that. Miss Froggy, might I have a word? Again, using a lot of inflection, going up and down all over the voice. Don't be afraid to move all over the voice. Don't be afraid to move your voice around and to explore different parts of your voice. It's really where kind of the artistic freedom comes in. Miss Froggy, might I have a word? Instead of Miss Froggy, might I have a word? The character, Miss Froggy, might I have a word? You know, so she's really using a lot of different vocal registrations, a lot of vocal textures, omitting the, you know, the teeth in articulation, a lot of different things she's doing to really make this character stand out and make it believable.
Your daddy was a loving man, family through and through. You your daddy's daughter.
You your daddy's daughter. It's not daughter, daughter, daughter. not daughter or daughter, daughter. She almost added a diphthong. Daughter, daughter, daughter. Yeah.
What he had in him, you gotta use. You gotta dig a little deeper. For you, it's gonna be tough. You gotta dig a little deeper. You ain't dug this hard enough. You gotta deep inside yourself. You find out what you need.
And there's almost a little bit of kind of a undertone texture like this. Dig down far enough. It's almost like a raised larynx a little bit, maybe a little bit of a narrowed vocal track, something like that. Maybe the tongue is up and back a little bit. It is far enough. You know, there's really a little bit of something like that going on too to really give that vocal texture as well. And not just, you know, I'm changing my articulation, I'm changing my vocal track shaping too.
Blue skies and sunshine, guaranteed. Open up the window, let in the light. Blue skies, sunshine. Blue skies, sunshine.
Blue skies and sunshine.
Guaranteed, not guaranteed. Guaranteed. So she almost rounded out the second syllable. Guaranteed. Guaranteed. Instead of guaranteed or guaranteed. Guaranteed. Yeah. If you enjoyed this analysis, click subscribe down below and click the alert button next to it so you know when the next video is posted. And get us a like and a thumbs up so we can get out to more people if you enjoyed it. And as I will always say to you, be vocally bold, creative, and aware, but most of all, be vocally you. All right, y'all. I love you. I'll see y'all soon.